Today we're talking about Godspeed. That's our 501c3 nonprofit. And we have a big event coming up this Saturday. It's our second annual Godspeed Fundraiser and competition. We can't wait to have all you guys out there. We're really looking forward to this day. This is going to be a great fundraiser. We're really raising it for some tremendous ministries around us. We've got Forgotten Children's Ministry down in Tegucigalpa, Honduras, where they take street kids off the streets down there and put them in a shelter, share the gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ with them, give them a home, give them love, give them a family, give them 3 meals a day, give them schooling, and raise them up in a community, just like your kids here. Then we're also going to have some of the funds going to Restoration Academy over here in Fairfield, Alabama, which is over in West Birmingham, where they take kids, go there for school completely for free, get a top-notch education, get to play football, track, basketball, boys and girls get to play track or basketball. And then we're also going to have funds raised for Vapor Sports Ministry, which raises soccer programs over in Africa, and I believe there's one going in Haiti currently, where they take leaders in those communities, Christian men, and make teams where they lead these young kids from a young age all the way up through the sport of soccer. So they're able to share the gospel using the platform of soccer. Well, Forgotten Ministries is taking kids off the streets, sharing the gospel, giving them a home, giving them love, giving them a family. You got Restoration Academy, where teachers are sharing the love of Christ, giving them an education, giving them support to get to college, giving them athletic background, and you have Vapor Ministries, which is sharing the gospel through the sport of soccer, using some tremendous platforms, and we love that we get to be a part of that. God is good, and we look forward to having every one of y'all out there. Alright, so we're talking about the fundraiser we have coming up this Saturday, August 25th, 2012. The registration time is still 8 a.m. We'd like people to go ahead and get here early. We're going to warm everybody up at 8:45, get everybody prepared as a group to go ahead and start the events that are going to be after that. So the first time, at first, was going to be at 10 o'clock, but we're going to change that to 9:30. So event 1 is now going to begin at 9:30. Event 2 was going to be at 2 o'clock. We're going to move that to 11:30. So event 2 now will be 11:30. And then event 3 was going to be at 5, our final event, and we're going to move that to 1:30. Okay? So the workouts are going to be close together. They're not going to be long workouts, 10 to 15 minutes max on all 3 of them. And we're going to go over those here in just a second.
Guys, this is Blake Prime, CrossFit RPM. Hope you are looking forward to our second annual Godspeed Fundraiser as much as we are. Should be a great event for a great cause, and we hope we can see you all out there. What we're going to do now is go over the first of 3 workouts. You can notice here on the board, workout number 1 will be our clean ladder. We'll start with a running clock. You'll perform 2 full cleans, starting from the ground, receiving it either in a power position or in a full clean position at the bottom of the front squat and standing up with it. So a full clean. 2 need to be executed on the first minute. You'll rest the remainder of that first minute. You'll complete 4 on the second minute, 6 on the third minute. You'll go up by 2 reps each minute until you cannot complete the required reps for that given minute. For the RX men and women, we'll have 155 pounds of bar for our men. We'll have 95 pounds of bar for our women. For our scale division, we'll have 115 pounds of bar for our men and 75 pounds for our women. Don't let the numbers scare you guys. If you don't think you can complete either one of those, load whatever weight you feel comfortable in the bar, and we'll go with that. Okay? And we'll take it over to Lance and we'll chase, and we'll go over what it entails for the full clean.
So we're going to go over what the standard for the lift is, what a successful, completed lift would be. So in that first minute, you would do 2 of these. So it's going to be a full clean. Some of y'all out there call it a squat clean. We call it a full clean here because you can't squat before you clean the bar. You have to clean the bar, then you got to squat. So we call it a full clean. Alright? So first thing we're going to do is you have a 45-pound bar. You're going to have 155 on there if you're doing prescribed for guys, and 95 if you're doing prescribed for girls. Chase is going to demonstrate here with 135 pounds. Okay? So first the baller is going to be resting on the ground. Secondly, he's going to get his natural stance and grip to perform a clean. So there's 2 variations. He can do a power clean and then squat it and drop the bar and do 2 of those on the first minute, 4 on the second minute, 6 on the third minute, and continuous from there. Or he can do a full clean, 2 on the minute, 4 on the second minute, 6 on the third minute, continuous there. So he's going to demonstrate first what a power clean to front squat would be. Catches it high, squats down, and he drops the bar. That would be 1 lift, okay? He doesn't have to actually drop the bar. He can continuous go down, touch the ground, both plates should touch the ground, flat feet, and go right back into it for however many reps he has to do that minute, or he can drop it, reset, and go again. Whatever is the requirement for the individual. So now Chase can demonstrate the second version of this, and that would just be doing a full clean, which would be the most efficient and the most highly rewarding. You get the most reps done most likely. Nice. So you see that the first one he powered it, then front squatted. The second one he just went straight into his full clean, drove out of it, and he would do the required amount of reps on the minute. Okay? All right, we're going to move on to a workout 2.
All right, guys, for workout number 2, we're going to do our run row workout. So it's going to start with a 50 double under buy-in. Once you complete the 50 double unders, you'll head out on our 800-meter run. We'll have that course mapped out for you when you get here. We'll show you where to run. When you come back to the starting line, the rowers will be set up outside the gym. You'll have an 800-meter row to complete. Once that's done, you'll head out and you'll do a 400-meter run, followed by a 400-meter row, and then do another 50 double under buy-out. Don't worry if you can't do a double under. For scaled, men or women do it scaled, it'll be 150 singles.
Alright guys, we're back here going over event 2. That's going to start at 11:30. So forget what the poster says, we're changing it to 11:30. Alright, so we're going to go over some of the standard movements for this workout. The first thing is we're going to do a 50 rep double under buy-in. So we're going to go over the double under first, okay? And so a double under is pretty simple. The rope is going to pass under your feet twice from right after the feet leave the ground. The ropes are going under twice, feet land back on.
Going.
Alright, notice how the rope is passing under his feet twice every time his feet leave the ground. Now he's going to go into singles for those of you that can't do prescribed. So singles, the rope's just going to pass under the feet once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? Pretty simple. You're going to do 50 of those double unders at the end of the workout to buy out, or 150 singles for those that are doing the scale to buy out also. Then we're going to go now over what you're going to do in the middle of that workout. So you'll do a 50 double under buy-in, or 150 singles. Then we're going to do an 800-meter run, and then we're going to do an 800-meter row. Then we'll do a 400-meter run, 400-meter row, and then we're going to do 50 double unders to buy out, or 150 singles to buy out. And that'll be event 2.
All right, guys, for workout number 3, be the last workout of the day. It'll be a chipper workout. So chipper being you're going to do one exercise before you move on to the other. It's going to start with 30 kettlebell swings. Prescribed men will be using 55. Prescribed women will be using a 35-pound kettlebell. From there you move on to 15 burpees. You'll follow that with 30 box jumps. Prescribed using 24-inch box for men, 20-inch box for women. Follow that with another 15 burpees. And you'll finish up with 30 wall balls, 20-pound ball for men, 14-pound ball for women, and then we'll finish up with another 15 burpees.
Alright guys, we're going over event 3. This is the final event. This is moved to 1:30 now. On the poster, it says 5, but due to some changes, and not wanting to keep everybody here all day long on this beautiful Saturday that we're hopefully going to have, it's going to be at 1:30, okay? So we're going to go over event 3 now. Alright guys, we're going to go over the movements for event 3. So the first movement for this is you're going to do 30 kettlebell swings. So remember, prescribed for guys is going to be 55 pounds, and for girls it's going to be 35 pounds. Alright, so we're going to go over the movement now. First we're going to need our kettlebell. We'll have that touching the floor. Right when you come up to it, on that 3, 2, 1, go, you'll go ahead and go reach for that kettlebell. So the important thing here is feet flat to the ground. These forearms are going to touch the inner part of our thighs, better known as the groin area. And from here we're going to explode. Hips, knees are going to lock out, hips are going to lock out. We're going to reach straight above the head. We should see those elbows locked out, kettlebell straight above us, in line with our ears, okay? So I'll do a demonstration. 3, 2, 1, I'm going to go down. Forearms are going to touch the inner thigh. From here I'm going to go up, reach tall. Notice how elbows are right at the ears, straight from my ankles, all the way up to the kettlebell above my head. I'll bring it right back down. I do not have to go back to the ground, but I've got to take it right back between my legs and my forearms, touch my inner thighs, snap it right back up, reach tall, right back down, okay? One thing we're not going to do, none of these. No little dead hands, no little Tyrannosaurus arms, none right in the face here. We're going all the way up, reach tall, bring it all the way back down, okay? Still on event 3 here, we went over the first movement for 30 reps, and that's the kettlebell swings. The next thing you're going to go over is you're going to go straight to 15 burpees. So on a burpee, it's pretty self-explanatory. We're going to drop, chest is going to hit the ground, hands are going to be on the ground, feet are going to jump back up. Once you get back up, you got to leave the ground and clap above your head, okay? Feet must leave the ground, hands must clap above the head. You can go down as slow and as sloppy as you want, but when you come up, your feet got to leave the ground, those hands got to clap above your head. So if it looks like this, and you go down, chest touches, that's still okay. You get up, once you get here, hands above the head, feet got to go off the ground again, okay? No claps here, no claps here, no claps down here. Got to be above the head. Also got to stand all the way back up, okay? So I should see knees lock out, hips lock out, chest up tall, clap. Okay, none of these. Alright, now we're going to move to this third movement, which is going to be the box jump. So prescribed for guys is on a 24-inch box, prescribed for girls on a 20-inch box. Blake's going to go ahead and demonstrate this movement. So of course, both feet are going to start on the ground. He's going to jump. Once he lands on top of the box, hips got to lock out. Ankle, knee, hip, shoulder, ears, all on a straight line, okay? He's going to jump back down. He's going to jump right back up. Same thing, ankle, knee, hip, shoulders, ears, straight line. We are not stepping down for prescribed. You jump down, jump up at this event. Stepping down is not allowed for prescribed. It is allowed for scale. Alright, these are some things you can't do. So one, Blake jumps up. He straightens all the way up. And he's all good to go now. And he's doing prescribed. He steps down. No rep for prescribed. For scale, it's okay. Another way is if he jumps up and he doesn't straighten all the way up. Notice how ankle, knees, hips were not straight. He fell back off the box. No rep. If he tries to step up on the box. Even though he got all this straight, he didn't jump. No rep. Alright, if he jumps up, jumps back off and locks everything out, still not allowed. You've got to lock, you've got to triple extend everything from ear all the way to ankle while under control on top of the box. Alright, now you go back and do 15 more burpees, which I demonstrated a moment ago. And then at the end, we're going to do 30 wall balls. So we're going to go demonstrate that now. So Blake's going to continue to demonstrate this. So for prescribed, guys have a 20-pound soft medicine ball. Girls have a 14 soft medicine ball, but they're both going to be throwing up to the 10 feet mark. So in our facility, you're going to see a blue lion head. That's 10 feet for everybody. We've got plenty of spots. We'll be able to go 10 people at a time. For scale, guys will still be going to the 10-foot tall blue lion head. Girls will be going to the 8-foot pink lion head. That's on scale. Prescribed, everybody's going 10 foot. So on the wall ball, Blake will take the ball from the ground. Ball from the ground, take it to the chin. He's got a squat where his crease of his hip goes below the top of that knee. He drives out, hits the target, right back down, crease of the hip, below the knee, drives right back up, catches it, repeat. And he does that for 30 reps. Upon completion of that, 50 more burpees. Time, he's done. We'll see who finishes where on that. All right, some things you can't do with the wall ball. Blake grabs it off the ground. Misses the target, only throws it 9 feet. He's still got another foot to go, no rep. He throws it up there, lets it hit the ground. No rep. He takes it under the chin, doesn't squat low enough. Notice how the crease is still above the knee. Throws it up there. Even though he hit the target, he didn't go do it low enough, no rep. He throws it up there, misses the wall, doesn't hit it at all, no rep. No matter if he threw it 10 feet or not, no rep. Alright? So that's the last and final event. But we're going to have a bonus round where you can take our sleds, and we're going to have those outside, and for prescribed for guys, we're going to have 350 pounds on it. For girls, 225 pounds, and we're going to see how far you can push it without stopping. So you cannot stop. It has to continue to move the entire time. So if you get 50 yards, you've got to turn it and continue to move that sled. For scale division, we're going to have different weights that we're going to set up. For guys, it's 275. For girls, it's 185 pounds. We're going to walk over here and I'll show you what the sled looks like. It's going to be our crawler sled, just like this. We're going to have 2 high handles. You'll be able to put your arms wherever you'd like, but you get 1 attempt. You don't get it just one, get it moving, jerking, and go moving. We'll give you a countdown, 3, 2, 1, and 1 push, you got to get it moving, and if it doesn't move, you don't get any distance.